For the Hall of Fame. It's about 100 though to 150 for mid-range Deadeye. That's my shot creator. I got that for my shot creator. You can also get it in bronze for anybody who wants it, of course. It's good to have in park. Now, long-range Deadeye, pretty simple. You can actually do this at the same time you're doing corner specialist too. It helps. Just pump fake and get somebody on you, and boom, you get a player on you, and boom. That's doing both. Or if you want to do the long range, just you want to do limitless range and long range Deadeye, pump fake, don't be on the 3-point line, and boom, get a player on you. Get a player near you, hand in your face. I do not have the exact numbers for limitless range. Successfully hit 40 deep threes and shoot 30% on the last 30 threes made. That's my numbers for the gold. So again, pump fake, boom. As you can see, the idea for limitless range, which is very important for a stretch big or a sharpshooter in park, you want to be away from the 3-point line. It doesn't have to be crazy, but you want to be away from the 3-point line. Like that, away from the 3-point line, basically. So there you go. And long range Deadeye, like I said, just pop it and shoot. But again, you want to have a player if you're going for that Deadeye close up to you when you punt, so you can pump fake. You know, it'll draw the defender to you, and you got to make it over him. A little difficult, but set it on rookie, you'll be fine. Minutes for me, I do when I'm not a starter. When I'm on the bench, I do 10-minute quarters. When I'm not a starter, that's when I'm not a starter. When I am a starter, I do 8-minute quarters because I don't like. I mean, that's just my preference. Obviously, you can do 12-minute quarters. A lot of people do. I just like 8-minute quarters. Why? I don't know. It's just my thing. Difficult shots. This is for anybody. It's good to have, but especially for shot creators. I have my shot creator. He's a 93 overall. This is my stretch big I made 3 days ago. But my shot creator's been my main guy so far this year. And basically, what you want to do, that was some fluctuation. By the way, 2k17, you didn't fix your fluctuation totally on your jump shots meter. But anyways, what you want to do, if I had my shot creator, this would work a lot easier. But for difficult shots, there's a couple ways you can do it. I mean, you just basically want to take difficult shots over and over again for like 4 or 5 games. As you see, spin move. I'm probably not going to make any of these, but that's what you want to do. Double tap square, basically. And that's really what you want to do for difficult shots, which is, I have that on Hall of Fame for my shot creator. There you go. See, double tap square, and hold the square button the second time when you double tap. Like that. You want to do that for 4 to 5 games non-stop. But here's a trick. Tireless score is another very important one to go along with the difficult shots. So what you want to do when you're in the game, just run around, run around. There's a couple of ways to do this. Run around, run around. Tireless score I recommend on bronze for anybody if you don't even have it on gold. Run around basically till that bar gets red. And once it's red, once your little bar around there is red, you'll know when you're out of stamina, basically. Which apparently it's not that simple to get out of stamina in my court. But yeah, you just want to run around and run around. You don't have to run on that. Normally guys, it's like this in the career mode. You just go like this, run around a couple times. Don't go out of bounds, obviously. And you can pull up if you just want to get tireless score. But if you're looking, you can run around and do that as well. Same time, you can get them both. That's how I got both of them. Tireless score took a little bit longer. Took like an extra game. But yeah, you can just run around, get yourself tired, and then just go and pop it. But if you want to get both at the same time, tireless scorer and difficult shots, I recommend doing the turnaround. As you see me do a couple times when I haven't messed it up with my big guy. And that, when it comes to that badge exactly. Let's see what this. I'm gonna tell you what this website says real quick. Which again, thanks to Ty for this website. He found it. It's itechpost.com. It's an article on nba2k17. And make a total of around 200 hop shots, step backs, dribble pull-ups, etc. That's basically. I just do the spin and shoot. That's my thing. That I got it. But around 200. And for the Hall of Fame, you need about 400. So it's 4 to 5 games, depending on your quarters. Maybe 3 to 4 if you get it on 12 minutes. Your starter. If for Hall of Fame, it's another 3 or 4. There's another 4 to 5 games. Probably more like 5 for the Hall of Fame. I do have the Hall of Fame on my shot creator. But right now I'm at a cutscene on my shot creator. That's why I'm not on my shot creator. I can go to the shot creator here in a second. But that's what the difficult shots is. Tireless scorer doesn't really give me a number, but it's 4 to 5 games to get the bronze badge / gold badge, depending on if you're a shot creator or not. I recommend it. I'm trying to get it for this guy right now because even though it's just a bronze badge. Anyway, some other information. Pick and popper. If you're a stretch big, that's one of your gold badges, basically. Or anybody, if you want to pick and popper, which I don't really think anybody else probably needs. But if you just want to get all those badges, for some reason you want to have every badge, you just set a screen for the guy that has the ball, then call for the ball, shoot. You got to do that up to 100 times. Teardropper, which is a upgradable badge for shot creators. I know that for a fact. You want to make 50 of those. 50 teardroppers to get the gold. There's a teardropper. And I didn't make it because I don't ever use teardropper. Ever. Well, there you go. There's a teardropper. 50 of those. For the playmakers out there. Dimer. You have to have at least 300 assists in 20 games. 20 games. 300 assists. So that is big. Lob City Passer, get at least 50 alley-oop assists in a season. So that's not as hard. Ankle Breaker, which is for playmakers and shot creators, actually, for the gold. You need to get, basically do 200 double moves, which I don't have a great dribble package on this guy, but double moves, a couple double moves, just do a little bit of this. A couple double moves, leading to score assists, though. So, boom, you want to do that, then do some dribbling, and pass and get an assist, basically, which will be a double move, leading to score, assist. You have to get about 200 of those for the gold. I don't know what the Hall of Fame is. I think it's 400, but don't quote me on that. Flashy passer for playmakers. Make a total of 50 flashy passes in a single season. Pick and roll maestro. This one's pretty simple. It goes along with everything else for playmakers. Go for Dimer, PNR, Pick and Roll Maestro, and Lob City. These should be done at the same time. They can be done. Once it's done, call for the pick, and call for a pick, and then double tap the triangle button when the big man or pick man cuts to the rim. That's how you can do. You can do all those at the same time, basically, for Dimer, Lob City, and the Pick and Roll Maestro. Doesn't have exact numbers on the pick and roll, but I don't think it's many. I think it's 50 or something like that. Defensive badges, pickpocket, 50. 50 poke the ball loose. You don't have to steal it necessarily. Just 50 poking the ball loose for the pickpocket. I think everybody should have that. That's an important one. Hustler rebounder requires a total of 400 rebounds. Inside scoring badges. Acrobat requires 15 reverse layups and 4 charge shot layups in a single season. Teardrop I already told you about. Relentless finisher, max out your strength and complete 75 contact layups. Post spin technician requires a total of 100 post spins or drives out of the post. So I could show you that one. Basically that's it. You just spin out and then shoot. So even for that, post spin technician, 100 of those. And microwave, acquire 2 red wings for 10 games in a row. That's how you get that. Basically, it means you get hot for 10 games in a row. 2 red wings. Championship DNA. These are all personality badges. I'm at least 1 championship. That doesn't really matter. Enforcer. Do at least 10 hard-hitting but non-flagrant fouls in a single NBA 2K17 season. That's really the only ones you really should be interested in getting when it comes to that. Okay, now these ones are important too. Brick wall's a beast, man. Brick wall, to get it on gold, if you have that for one of your centers, like I have for my post scoring center, just set a total of 100 screens in a single season. So I mean, you could get that in like 4 games, 5 games, depending on your minutes, maybe less. Because what I do with my post scoring center, I just go around and just screen like crazy on offense. I don't even try to get the ball. I just screen. I screen into people every chance I get. And I think it's about 4 games, 3 games if you have the minutes that high, especially if you screen like crazy. So it's not that hard to get, but it could be hard. It just depends on the offense. I recommend you be on a team that doesn't have a fast offense if you want to get it that quick. If you have a fast offense, it's going to take 5 games probably. Because it's hard to set screens when they're moving the ball so much. Posterizer. Attempt a total of 15 contact dunks in a single season. That's for like athletic finishers and slashers, which have become such a big thing. And one-man fast break. Players need to score 75 times on fast break in a single season. That's really it, guys. That's pretty much the simple run-through of the badges. Like this video. Hit the sub button if you haven't already. Check me out on Twitch, JK Forever 2006. That's Twitch TV /JK Forever 2006. Shout out to Team Fam. Community's growing. I made some changes. We now have a message board and a community board. We're up to about 60 people again now. We were at 80, but people that want to be a part of Team Fam. Basically, it's real simple: ball movement, quality shots, defense. Trying on defense. You get burned, who cares? But you at least gotta be trying. Not just kind of, I'm gonna get my arms in the air and I'm just gonna stand here. I'm not gonna really chase after my guy. Simple as that. But yeah, and that's the last thing I really wanted to cover. One more thing. In park, guys, if you have like a 55 overall and you don't put the work into career mode and you can't afford VC, you're screwed. You're not gonna do well. I know I've seen some 75s and stuff that, have all their badges and they do alright. But you gotta get these badges. But I highly recommend you get your guy up to 80 something at least. 80 to 80 something before you bring him to park. Because he probably ain't gonna do well. And I highly recommend you get with squads that you can talk to, communicate with, if possible, and get some chemistry. Well, if you're doing 3s or even 2s. That's why I came up with Team Fam, because running with randoms does not work for me. It did not work for me when I first started playing Park 4 months ago in 2K16. It still doesn't work for me today unless I want to just fuck with my shot or something. Excuse my language, of course, but fuck, I can't help it. I'm just a damn cusser. Somebody give me a bar of soap. Just put it in my damn mouth. Shit. But anyways, yeah, that's the gist of it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know that not a lot of eye candy or anything, because I wasn't doing a lot, but I was just reading up. Wanted to give this information to you guys so I can drop this video. Have a good day. I'll be dropping more videos in the future. I will be streaming tonight and today off and on probably. So check me out as I try to get to that Superstar 1. I'm up to All-Star 4, halfway, heading for All-Star 5. And you guys have a good day.